Welcome back to Igbo Area TV. Today we want to talk about something that many Nigerians do not fully understand. Sometimes when people discuss the Southeast, they only talk about the politics, but they forget one very important thing: the business, real business, the movement, the trade, the commerce, the industry, the importation, the distribution. Now, if you visit places like Nkwo Nnewi, Aba, Onitsha, and many other major business areas in the Southeast, your eyes will open. You'll begin to ask yourself one serious question. How are these people doing all this business without a proper seaport close to them? Because what is happening there is not small. Not at all. It is not small. A lot of business activities. Recently, somebody made a short video while moving around on a bike inside one of the busy business areas. Just within 1 minute, containers everywhere, heavy movement, offloading, loading, warehouses, trailers. The goods were entering and leaving. And that is just a small part that the person showed. There is business everywhere. And the shocking thing is this: most of those containers came all the way from Lagos. Now think about this carefully. These goods travel from Lagos ports. They pass through terrible roads. They face checkpoints, several checks. They face delays. They face transport costs before finally reaching traders in the Southeast. Yet business is still booming heavily. Now, imagine something for a moment. Imagine this. Imagine if the Southeast has fully functional seaports close by. Imagine if river ports were working properly. Imagine if waterways around the region were dredged well. Imagine if cargo ships could enter closer to where these businesses are. These businesses are happening. The level of economic activities will explode. And this is why many businessmen from the Southeast always complain about infrastructure imbalance in Nigeria. Because from their own point of view, they believe the region is carrying massive commercial activity without receiving equal support. Now let us look at reality. The Southeast is one of the strongest trading regions in Africa. People from the region dominate spare part businesses, electronics, building materials, transport, importation, manufacturing, supply, pharmaceuticals, machinery, name it. They are involved in wholesale distribution, and many other sectors they are also involved. In many markets, one container enters today, another one enters tomorrow, some enters several of them within a day, every single day. And these goods did not stop in the Southeast alone. Many are redistributed across Nigeria and even into other African countries. That means these markets are not ordinary local markets anymore. They are major economic engines. And here is the big question. Now, people are asking, if this amount of business is already happening without nearby ports, what would happen if proper ports around River State, Calabar, and nearby coastal areas were, fully active? What will happen if cargo movement became easier? What will happen if transportation costs are reduced? What will happen if traders no longer needed to move containers across almost the entire country before reaching their destination? Prices may also reduce. That is what will happen. And business speed may increase, and jobs may multiply. Industries may grow faster. Warehousing business will expand. And even transport companies would grow. Even the export business could rise. The entire economy of the region could change completely. And this is why many people become emotional when discussing these issues. Because They look around and see massive business energy already happening naturally. Not because government created it, but because ordinary people pushed themselves through struggle, through hard work, through risk, through survival mentality. Many traders built businesses from nothing. Some started with wheelbarrows. Some slept inside shops, and some are still sleeping inside the shops. Some suffered robbery attacks on highways while moving goods. Some lost containers, some lost money, yet they continued. So when people say, imagine if proper infrastructure support is given to this level of business, you can understand why emotions rise. Even Lagos itself is under pressure. Too many containers, too much congestion, too many delays, traffic everywhere. So many experts have even argued that developing more ports across Nigeria, not in Lagos, would help the entire country, not just one region, because one city cannot carry everything forever. Nigeria is too big for that. Yes. While we are talking, we'll be balancing things. Building and managing ports is not easy. There are issues involving, politics, federal approvals, dredging costs, security, environmental concerns, corruption, and infrastructure planning. So this discussion is not just emotional. It is also technical and political. But one thing nobody can deny is this. The business strength of Southeast is very real. And many people believe that strength is still operating below its full potential. And hence the essence of this video. Sometimes Nigerians argue too much about tribe and politics. But when you look deeper, what truly changes regions is economic power. The production, the trade, the industry, the movement, the infrastructure, the opportunity. And one thing is clear. The commercial spirit inside the Southeast is one of the strongest in Africa. The only question many people are asking now is, what would happen if that energy finally receives full infrastructure support? The answer may shock the entire continent. There was a time this place was the fastest growing economy in the world. Anyway, what do you think? Do you believe developing more ports around the South, and Southeast would really change the economy, transform even Nigeria? Or do you think the current system should remain the same? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Please don't fail to like the video. Also share it everywhere. And please subscribe to Igbo Area TV for more deep analysis, discussions, on history, politics, and economic, matters that concerns or affecting our people and even Nigeria as a whole. This video is for educational, historical, economic, and public discussion purposes only. The opinions expressed are based on public observations, regional economic discussions, and analysis. Viewers are encouraged to conduct further independent research and engage respectfully in the comment section.